Yeah. Tell me, so you became great friends, spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
What was he really like? I never met him. I know him more by reputation.
He was a good guy. He was curious. He always had a smile on his face. Like when I picture him in my mind, he had a smile on his face all the time. We would debate things, whatever it was, abortion, it doesn't even matter. And he was smiling while he was doing it. And, you know, we sat together at weddings. The last time I saw him was at my house about 8 months ago. He was in Miami and just called me and said, hey, can I come over and say hi? And we just chatted over coffee. You know, we still had some political disagreements. For example, in the Republican primary, you know, I supported Ron DeSantis. He was supporting Trump. Now I'm a huge Trump supporter now. And I'm very happy that the election turned out the way that it did. And I don't want to rehash all of that. But even in that moment, we did each other's shows and there was some tension about, you know, purely mechanical political things, but it never got nasty. He really loved his kids. He was very, very happy for me when I became a father. And I became a late father. I'm 49. We have twin 3-year-olds. I mean, that's pretty late. But he was very happy for me. He was just a good guy. You know this, when you're with a lot of these people, they're one way off camera, and then suddenly these cameras turn on, and then they flip into something else. So there's this weird switch that happens. And
Americans do it more than Australians. You know that?
Is that right?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
They do.
What do you think that's about?
I think it's a great social taboo. On not being fair dinkum in Australia. You know, if you're friendly on screen, then it's expected you'll be same afterwards.
Well, I hate to tell some of the Australians watching this from an American perspective, a lot of these people are very, very different off camera, and he's not, or he wasn't.
It's sort of a version of that. I've often noticed American guest speakers will immediately disappear when they finish their gig. Mm-hmm. You do that in Australia, it doesn't wash. You've got to go and mix. You actually got to go and walk the crowd and say good day. And
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, we just did.
I thought I could say it. You're an American. I could say that too.
Yeah. Well, we're doing you're joining me for my show. I'm thrilled that you're coming for our show in Sydney tomorrow.
Yeah, but I got to think of something nice to say. You better help me.
You'll come up with something. I'm not handing you a script, so you better come up with something. But you'll see at the meet and greet after, I love chatting with these people. These people support you. They love you. You've offered something in their life that gave them a little something. The things that, you know, if someone comes up to me in the airport or at the store or whatever, they always exclusively say something nice to me. You know, you get a lot of hate online, but nobody in real life. Yes, at events, if you know, there can be some outlier events where somebody will say something, but they do that online, really. Now, of course, this is a bit ironic in that we're talking to the backdrop of Charlie's assassination. So, of course, horrible things happen. But the bulk of it is an incredible amount of love. And I live an incredible life that if I could go back and be 9 years old and be like, man, you're going to do all this, I'd be freaking thrilled. So I'm very aware of that all the time. So I am never rude or dismissive of anyone that says hi to me. It does not matter. I might be busy. I might not be in the mood, but I will always extend that. And Charlie always did that. And I think it's just how could you not? How could you not?